So one of the cooler cases that I've had, I was actually in La Crosse for a funeral of a friend of mine, and I get a message from one of the guys from church, and he messages me. He doesn't generally, but we're friends on Facebook, saying, "You've got to call my daughter. She just saw a hellhound." I'm like, okay, well, I'm in the hotel, I'm like, what? It's 11 o'clock at night. And so I said, okay, what's her name? What's her number? Get her name, get her number. She's like 30 years old. And when I called her, she was still shaken up. I mean, she was expecting my call because I think her dad said, Jay's going to call you. And she is shaken up. She is like, okay, I don't know how I could even tell you what I just saw. She started telling me, I go down this road every single night to go pick up my fiance in a nearby town. And I always go up this one road to the main road, do it every single day or every single night because he works second shift. And she was coming down her normal road, and she was kind of going around a curve, and she sees this big mass in the road. Okay. Her headlights are just about hitting it, but you can kind of see it from some other ambient light, but she was the only car on the road. She's coming up to it. She said the thing either turned or whatnot, but his eyes were as bright as yellow. And she didn't know what it was because it was a weird shape. She goes, Jay, this thing stood up. And it was, she goes, I'm in a minivan. It was taller than my minivan. And this is how she's talking. She's like, Jay, this thing was like 3 men wide, and it went down to a thin waist. And I go, oh my God. I go, what? And I go, well, what was it? I was actually thinking maybe it was Sasquatch or something, but she said it resembled more of a dog. And I think that's what her dad was saying about the hellhound. And she had no idea. That was the other cool thing about it, is she didn't follow cryptids. I said, did you see a Dogman? She's like, what's a Dogman? And I'm like, well, probably the thing you just saw. And I go, well, what happened? And she goes, another oncoming car was coming around the curve right by this one pond. And just as that other car was making that, where it could almost see it, she said, and I go, oh, did it walk away? She goes, no, it galloped away. And it galloped into an area to where really, who knows where it could have gone, because there's nothing but water there. And that was the last of it. She was really shaken up. And I've looked at that area, and I mean, I don't want to say the cool thing is, but I know there's a cemetery right there on the corner of 50 and right there. So I keep going back to what is a Dogman? Is it a protector of death? I mean, I don't know, but those are just the theories out there. But I did go out there, no tracks, nothing. But again, she was shaken up. And those are one of those things where you have that BS meter on, and you're really trying to listen to people. And she was just shaking up. She's talking a million miles an hour. And she's like, I'm like, wow. I go, you just saw a Dogman. She's like, what's a Dogman? So I started feeding her some information of, Linda Godfrey, the Beast of Bray Road, some images or whatnot. And there was one that I did kind of send her that almost resembled it, but a lot of these are just illustrations that you find online. But there's never any proven fact. She did have a dash cam. I think she got one after that, and nothing's ever really come up or anything like that. So